Welcome to our deep dive into the world of motorcycle helmets in 2024.
Oh, yeah.
We're going way beyond just like covering your head today.
Right.
You shared some articles with me and some notes,
Mm-hmm.
and it looks like helmets are getting seriously advanced now.
Yeah.
We're talking Bluetooth and noise reduction and adaptive ventilation.
Wow.
It's almost like having a mini command center on your head.
Yeah, it's quite a shift.
Yeah.
These aren't just safety shells anymore.
Right.
They're really becoming part of the riding experience in a whole new way.
We're going to unpack some top picks today from this Best Motorcycle Helmet 2024 article you sent over.
Okay.
And really see what makes them stand out.
Awesome.
But first, let's not forget why we wear helmets in the first place.
Absolutely, safety is paramount.
Right.
And what's interesting is that, modern helmets are exceeding even those rigorous safety tests we're used to.
Oh, really?
Like take the ECE 22.06 standard, for example. Not only does it include impact absorption at higher speeds than before, but it also has new tests
Okay.
for things like chin bar strength and abrasion resistance.
So it's not just about passing a test. It's about exceeding expectations on multiple levels of protection.
Exactly.
Okay, let's jump into some of these helmets then.
Okay.
First up, the Shoei RF-1400.
Yeah, good one.
You mentioned that you do a lot of long rides.
I do.
And this one seems perfect for that.
Yeah.
The article highlights its noise reduction, which could be a game changer for fatigue
Oh, yeah.
on those long hauls.
For sure.
So what's so special about the RF-1400's noise reduction?
Well, what's key with the RF-1400 is they didn't just add more padding.
Okay.
They redesigned the shell's aerodynamics to actually reduce wind noise at its source.
Oh, wow.
That's smart engineering.
Yeah.
Plus, the Pinlock anti-fog visor is a godsend,
Right?
especially when you're switching between climates.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, you don't want your visor fogging up at the wrong time.
Nope.
All right, next we have the Arai Quantic.
Ooh, yeah, another great one.
Handcrafted quality extreme ventilation sounds like a helmet fit for royalty.
Well, Arai helmets are known for their meticulous construction,
Mm-hmm.
and the Quantic is no exception.
Okay.
They use a proprietary, peripherally belted shell
Huh, interesting.
that's designed to glance off surfaces on impact.
Okay.
This helps redirect energy and can make a huge difference in a crash.
Wow, that's pretty amazing.
Plus, that ventilation.
Yeah.
It's not just about comfort. It's about staying alert.
Oh, right.
Overheating can impair your focus on the road.
That's a good point. I hadn't thought of it that way.
Yeah, and the Quantic tackles that head on.
Now, for something with a bit more speed, the article mentions the Bell Race Star DLX.
Oh.
This one's all about track-level performance.
Yeah.
Lightweight carbon shell MIPS technology seems to have it all.
Yeah, the Raystar DLX is definitely for the performance-oriented rider.
Okay.
That carbon fiber shell is incredibly strong yet super lightweight,
Right.
which reduces neck strain during aggressive riding.
Oh, I can imagine. Yeah.
And MIPS, that stands for Multi-Directional Impact Protection System,
Oh, okay.
is becoming essential now.
I've heard of that.
Yeah, it adds a low-friction layer inside the helmet
Okay.
that lets your head rotate slightly upon impact.
Huh.
This helps reduce those rotational forces that can cause serious brain injuries.
That's a technology I definitely want in my helmet.
For sure.
Now, what about a helmet that does it all?
Okay.
The AGV Sportmodular seems to fit the bill.
Yeah, the jack of all trades.
Flip-up versatility, carbon fiber construction.
It's like the Swiss Army knife of helmets.
Exactly.
Flip-up helmets have come a long way.
Yeah.
The AGV Sportmodular meets both DOT and ECE safety standards.
Oh, wow.
So you're not sacrificing protection for convenience.
Right.
And that carbon fiber shell keeps it lightweight, even with the flip-up mechanism.
Yeah.
It's a great option for riders who need the versatility of an open face for short stops,
Mm-hmm.
but want full face protection on the open road.
I could definitely see myself using that flip-up feature.
Yeah.
Okay, last but not least, we've got the HJC RPHA 11 Pro, described as a favorite among sport bike enthusiasts.
Yeah,
And apparently it's easy on the wallet, too.
it is.
What's the story with this one?
Well, the RPHA 11 Pro proves you don't need to break the bank for top-notch performance.
Okay, good to know.
HJC has really focused on aerodynamics with this model wind tunnel testing it for stability at high speeds.
Yeah.
It also has an excellent ventilation system that keeps your head cool even when you're pushing the limits.
So to sum it up, we've got the Shoei RF-1400 for quiet comfort, the Arai Quantic for handcrafted excellence,
Yeah.
the Bell Race Star DLX for track day enthusiasts,
Right.
the AGV Sportmodular for versatility,
Yep.
and the HJC RPHA 11 Pro for performance on a budget.
Exactly.
But how do they actually compare head to head?
Well, your notes include this handy comparison table from the article.
Okay.
Let's take a closer look.
So first up, safety ratings.
Okay.
The Shoei RF-1400 and the Arai Quantic both exceed ECE 22.06 standards,
That's right.
putting them at the top of the safety game.
And remember, both brands have long histories of prioritizing safety.
Right.
So those high ratings aren't surprising.
Makes sense.
They consistently invest in research and development to push the boundaries of rider protection.
Next, let's look at comfort.
Right.
The AGV Sportmodular, with its plush interior,
Oh, yeah.
seems like it would be a dream for long rides.
It is.
And the RF-1400 gets high marks for its noise reduction.
Exactly. And the Arai Quantic, with its superior ventilation, would also be a strong contender
Right.
in the comfort category,
Yeah.
especially for those who ride in hot climates.
Now, for a feature that seems to be dividing riders,
Okay.
Bluetooth connectivity.
Yes.
The AGV Sportmodular Shoei RF-1400 and Dell Race-Star DLX all offer this option.
That's right.
Is it worth the extra cost?
Well, that's a question only you can answer.
Okay.
Think about your riding style and needs.
Mm-hmm.
Do you value staying connected on the road?
Right.
Do you want to listen to music, take calls, or get GPS directions without fumbling with your phone?
Yeah, that makes sense.
So Bluetooth might be a worthwhile investment.
Okay.
But if you prefer a more minimalist, distraction-free riding experience,
Right.
you might want to skip it.
So it's all about finding the right balance between technology and personal preference.
Exactly.
Next up, sizing.
Okay.
The article mentions measuring head circumference.
Yes.
Could you elaborate on how to do that correctly?
Absolutely. Grab a flexible measuring tape.
Okay.
The kind used for sewing works great.
I have one of those.
And wrap it around your head about an inch above your eyebrows.
Gotcha.
Make sure the tape is level all the way around.
All right.
And snug, but not too tight.
Right.
Then compare your measurement to the manufacturer's size chart to determine the best fit for you.
Mm-hmm.
It's always a good idea to try on a few different sizes at a shop, if you can,
Yeah, that makes sense.
just to make sure you get the most comfortable and secure fit.
And finally, style. Let's be honest. Looking good on your bike is part of the fun.
Of course it is.
Which helmets are turning heads in the style department?
Well, the Bell Race Star DLX, with its aggressive lines and bold graphics,
Okay.
definitely makes a statement.
Yeah, I could see that.
And the HJC RPHA 11 Pro has a sleek, aerodynamic design that's popular among sport bike riders.
Okay.
But ultimately, style is subjective.
Right.
Choose a helmet that you feel confident and comfortable wearing.
So we've covered a lot of ground here, but choosing a helmet is clearly about way more than just brand names.
You're absolutely right.
Fit, comfort, technology, safety ratings,
Mm-hmm.
budget,
Yeah.
and of course, your individual riding style and preferences.
And don't be afraid to ask questions, read reviews, and try on different helmets before making a decision.
Yeah,
After all, this is an investment in your safety and enjoyment on the road.
that's great advice. But hold on,
Oh,
we're not done yet.
Okay.
There's another layer to this whole helmet world that we need to explore.
Oh, you mean?
Exactly, the future of motorcycle helmets.
Oh, wow.
What mind-blowing innovations might be coming down the road?
Now that's a conversation I'm excited to have.
Okay, let's take a quick break and we'll be right back.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Hashtag TTS, the deep dive episode 2024-1130, part 2 of 3. The future of motorcycle helmets.
Yeah.
It's a topic that really gets my gears turning.
Right.
We've already seen such incredible advancements from
Yeah.
basic impact protection to helmets that integrate with our smartphones.
It's crazy.
Where do we even go from here?
Right, it's almost like we're living in a sci-fi movie.
I know, right?
But seriously, what kind of crazy innovations do you think we might see in the next few years?
Well, one area that's really intriguing is the integration of augmented reality.
Oh, wow.
Imagine a heads-up display built right into your visor,
Okay.
giving you real-time information about your speed navigation, even potential hazards on the road.
Wow, that would be incredible. No more taking your eyes off the road to check your GPS or speedometer.
Right.
It would be like having a co-pilot right there in your helmet.
Exactly. And think about the safety implications.
Yeah.
Your helmet could alert you to blind spots, warn you about approaching vehicles, even provide real-time traffic updates to help you avoid congestion.
It would be like having an extra set of eyes on the road,
Yeah.
constantly scanning for danger.
Exactly.
That would be a game changer for motorcycle safety.
For sure.
And let's not forget about the potential for biometrics.
Oh, yeah.
We're already seeing smartwatches and fitness trackers that can monitor our heart rate, sleep patterns, and even stress levels. Imagine a helmet that could do the same thing,
Okay, yeah.
alerting you if it detects signs of fatigue or distraction.
That's a really interesting idea. It could potentially prevent accidents caused by drowsy or inattentive riding.
Right.
Your helmet could actually become your safety guardian on the road.
Precisely. And speaking of safety,
Yeah.
what about advancements in impact protection?
Okay.
We've already talked about MIPS technology, but research is constantly evolving.
Right.
We could see helmets with even more sophisticated impact-absorbing materials, perhaps even smart materials that can adapt to the force of an impact in real time.
Yeah, you're talking.
Oh, adaptive impact absorption. That sounds straight out of a superhero movie.
I know, right?
But seriously, that could be a huge leap forward in reducing the severity of head injuries.
Absolutely.
And beyond the physical protection, what about the psychological aspects of riding?
Interesting.
Imagine a helmet that could detect and respond to rider anxiety or stress.
Oh, wow.
It could adjust ventilation play, calming music,
Okay.
or even provide guided meditation exercises to help riders stay focused and relaxed in challenging situations.
That's a fascinating concept. A helmet that not only protects your head, but also helps you manage the mental demands of riding.
Yeah.
It's like having a personal therapist right there with you on the road.
And let's not forget about the potential for customization.
Oh, yeah.
Imagine helmets with interchangeable shells, visors, and liners,
Okay.
allowing riders to personalize their look and adapt to different riding conditions.
Yeah.
You could have a sleek aerodynamic shell for sport riding
Right.
and a more rugged adventure-style shell for off-road excursions.
That would be amazing. No more compromising on style or functionality.
Right.
You could tailor your helmet to perfectly match your riding personality and the demands of the road.
And with the rise of 3D printing, we could even see a future where riders can design and print their own custom helmets.
Oh, wow.
Creating truly unique and personalized pieces of safety gear.
That would be incredible.
Wow, a world of custom design helmets. That would be a dream come true for motorcycle enthusiasts.
I know.
It would be like having a blank canvas to express your creativity and individuality.
Exactly.
And let's not forget about the potential for sustainability.
Good point.
We could see helmets made from recycled materials or bio-based plastics,
Right.
reducing the environmental impact of motorcycle gear.
That's a really important consideration. As riders, we should be mindful of our impact on the environment.
Yes, definitely.
And sustainable helmets would be a great step in the right direction.
So as you can see, the possibilities are truly endless when we start thinking about the future of motorcycle helmets.
It's mind-blowing.
It's a field ripe for innovation, driven by advancements in technology, materials, science, and a growing understanding of rider needs and desires.
Absolutely.
It's incredibly exciting to imagine what the next decade will bring.
For sure.
But for now,
Yeah.
let's bring it back down to earth and talk about what we can do today to choose the best helmet for our current needs.
Okay.
After all, those futuristic helmets are still a few years away.
You're right. Let's focus on making smart decisions about the helmets available to us right now.
So when it comes to choosing a helmet in 2024, what are the key things riders should keep in mind? Hashtag TTS, the deep dive episode 2024-1130, part 3 of 3. Well, it seems like safety is always job number one.
Absolutely.
We've got to make sure that helmet can actually protect our precious noggins.
For sure. And thankfully, there are some pretty reliable indicators out there.
Okay.
Always look for those certifications.
Okay.
Like DOT, ECE, or SNEL. Those stickers aren't just for show.
Yeah.
They mean that helmet has gone through rigorous testing to meet or exceed safety standards.
So make sure those stickers are legit.
Right.
Check the manufacturer's website if you're unsure.
Exactly.
What else should we be considering?
Fit is crucial.
Okay.
A helmet that's too loose or too tight won't do you any good in a crash.
Right.
Measure your head circumference, as we talked about earlier,
Yeah.
and consult the manufacturer's size chart.
Okay.
And if you can try on a few different helmets to see what feels best.
Like a comfy pair of shoes, but for your head.
Exactly.
Comfort is definitely key, especially if you're planning on doing those long rides.
Right. And comfort isn't just about padding.
Okay.
Think about ventilation.
Right.
A good ventilation system will keep your head cool and prevent fogging, which is essential for staying alert and focused on the road.
Speaking of staying alert, we talked about those fancy Bluetooth helmets earlier.
Yeah.
Is that something you'd recommend for every rider?
You know, Bluetooth is a great feature for some, but it's not a necessity for everyone.
Okay.
Consider how you use your phone while riding.
Right.
Do you need to take calls, listen to music,
Yeah.
or get GPS directions? So Bluetooth could be a game changer,
Yeah.
but if you prefer to unplug and focus on the ride,
Right.
it might be an unnecessary distraction.
So it's all about weighing the pros and cons and figuring out what works best for you.
Exactly.
What about all those other bells and whistles?
Okay.
Are those worth considering?
Features like noise reduction, integrated sun visors,
Right.
and quick-release chin straps can definitely enhance your riding experience.
Okay.
But don't get bogged down by the hype.
Right.
Focus on the features that are most important to you and your riding style.
Practicality over flashiness.
Yeah.
That's a good motto.
I like that.
But hey, there's nothing wrong with wanting a helmet that looks good too, right?
Of course not.
Style's a personal choice.
Absolutely.
And there's a helmet out there to match every personality. Just make sure you don't prioritize aesthetics over safety and functionality.
Good advice.
So before we wrap things up, let's recap the key takeaways from our deep dive.
Okay. Sound good.
When it comes to choosing a motorcycle helmet in 2024, what are the most important things to remember?
Safety first.
Okay.
Always check for those certifications and make sure the helmet fits properly.
Comfort is key.
Yes.
Especially for long rides.
Uh-huh.
Look for features like good ventilation and noise reduction.
Technology can be a great asset,
Right.
but choose features that enhance your riding experience, not distract from it.
And most importantly, do your research, ask questions, and choose a helmet that reflects your individual needs and preferences.
Well said, and always remember, a good motorcycle helmet is an investment in your safety and enjoyment on the road.
Absolutely. It's a piece of gear that should make you feel confident, protected, and ready to take on any adventure.
And who knows, maybe someday we'll all be riding around with those futuristic helmets we dreamed about earlier. Augmented reality displays biometric sensors, personalized designs.
That would be awesome.
The possibilities are truly exciting.
Until then, let's ride safe, ride smart, and keep exploring the ever-evolving world of motorcycle helmets.
Couldn't agree more.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive, and we'll catch you next time.